Hey there, hope you're doing great today. Just dropping by your timeline with a quick thought for entrepreneurs who are afraid of selling in this season. I want to share a story with you that I hope will inspire you, challenge you, or empower you to come out of that place of being afraid to sell your expertise online, offline, by email, over the phone. Many years ago, I went through financial upheaval in my personal life. It was a very painful process. I had worked for many years. I had gotten to the point of getting ready to invest in real estate because that's something that I really wanted to do. And I hit the stumbling block. It was a major stumbling block that pretty much knocked me out. It knocked my life, literally the wind out of my sail. I lost everything I had worked for many years. I trusted someone and it cost me. It cost me a lot. It cost me everything. And in that season, one of the things that I learned was how to handle my internal environment. It was the first thing that I needed to do, is to heal internally, because I was very angry. I felt lost. I was grieving not just the loss of all my finances, but the loss of my dreams, because I dreamt for many years. I'd been very focused. I'd worked very hard. I had a lifestyle that I liked and I could afford, but because of this situation, I could no longer afford to live the way that I wanted. And I went through a process. Now, in the process of coming out of this really dark place of being financially bound, because I was financially free, I realized something had crept into my life that wasn't there before. It was fear. It was like a spirit. It crept into everything that I was doing. If I went to the store to buy food, I was afraid to part with money. At the time I was building my business, but I was also straddling a corporate job. So I was balancing the two. Now, when my business took a hit, my personal life took a hit, I still had the job. So the job at least was still feeding me, but not as much as it was before, because I had worked overtime and all of that. So this job was still feeding me, but I was afraid to spend that money because I felt fearful that I would not make it back. I kept wondering, if I spend this money, will I be able to make it back? So that fear was insidious. It just crept into every area of my life, and I became a fearful person, which wasn't like me. Now, the interesting thing is, even though I was working hard and I was hoping to make more money, I was earning less because of the fear. And I had to learn how to deal with that internal environment of not being fearful. And what I learned in that season is fear is a repellent. It repels opportunities, it repels people, it repels good things from your life. And with everything that's happened in the world, I know there's a lot of fear, and understandably so, because if you've worked many years, but COVID-19 and the pandemic and the lockdowns has really hit your business, then it's understandable that it is possible that you could be afraid. But I want to inspire you to deal with that fear, because it can creep into areas of your life that you don't even know and set you back for many years to come. And I want to help you, if you're in that situation, to come out of that place and to rebuild from a place of confidence and clarity. And so if you're in this season and you want to sell something, you want to sell your expertise, you want to help a business, a person solve a problem, do so with confidence. Don't be afraid to charge for it. Don't be afraid to send an invoice. Don't be afraid to request for payment for something that you're offering, because you're bringing value. And the marketplace still can afford to pay. I know a lot of people are saying at the moment that people can't pay. There are people who can pay, and God bless them, because they can afford to pay. And because they can afford to pay, businesses can afford to survive. So if you're in a situation where you're feeling afraid, you're fearful, you're not really sure how to sell, please take that fear off. Deal with that hand of fear. It has an ugly hand, ugly face, and can seep into every area of your life. And I hope that it doesn't do that. And if you feel like you want to talk to somebody and you're in a tough financial situation, please do not hesitate to reach out. I am available. Now, I don't do free sessions, but for this particular topic, I do not mind, because I know just how debilitating being in a financially difficult situation can be, the emotional turmoil it has on you, the turmoil it could cause your family, and I'm not afraid to share those lessons with you. So please do not hesitate to reach out if you need some support. But if you're in a situation where you want to sell, please sell. Sell with confidence. Pick the phone. Ask for the sale. ask for the business, ask for the contract, ask for the deal. And fair enough, we do need to be mindful that in this season, there's some businesses that are financially conscious. So if you can afford it as a business owner, give concessions, give discounts, or spread out the business in such a way that it is mutually beneficial for you and for them. So don't work for free. Nobody should work for free, and we shouldn't expect anybody to work for free. We should value them enough to reward them for what they are doing. And I encourage you to be bold enough to ask for the sale. Take care and God bless.